Hello, I'm gonna do a recap of the first four episodes of Let's Eat, and it's about this what do people that like to eat and murder have in common? I am not sure, but Lee Soo Kung, and sorry for pronouncing names wrong. She's a 33-year-old divorcee, and she likes to get her eat on and whatnot. And I mean, she really loves to get her eat on. And then the next door beside her is named Gu Dae Young, and he likes gourmet food but hates being asked if he's dining alone at Grace's restaurant. So, what happens when a strange murder happens in their neighborhood? How will their lives, um, you know, be? Well, it started off with her telling this dude, no this, no that this, no this, that, no this, and that, do that. But she's like, let's get food. So he was gonna get food, but she wanted to stay in the long line, because she don't like to eat alone. And so, when he saw that there was seafood, he was like, I can't eat it. And so he left her, and she was gonna eat by herself, but for some reason she don't like eating alone, and I just don't understand. The only reason why I wouldn't eat by myself is if it costs too much. But when she got back to the house, to the apartment, she saw a body being rolled out, and apparently from the security guard, it said that this lady died choking on something because she was eating. And Gu Dae Young was standing in front of there, and uh, of the apartments. And then, like a month or two later, passed. It passed, and well, okay, this is how it's going. Okay, Gu Dae Young. Okay, he was cracking me up. I'm like, ooh, just look at him. But then he started to creep me out, and I don't know why. But he's cracking me up. Like, he don't buy no furniture. He stuck. Almost, it was so freaking nasty. He did it to wipe his mouth. Like, I like to read too, okay? I like to read. But there's no way. He stuck his foot down there to pick up something. He picked up like this towelette with his foot and then put it in his hand from his foot and then wiped his mouth on. I'm like, oh, freaking nasty. And then he just leaves all his clothes at the dry cleaner. So he just changes there. I am like, what in the world? And there's another lady, and she's young. She's like 25. Yeah, Gu Dae Young is 29. She's 25, and her name is Yoon Jin Yi. And she did not mind that someone died in the apartment before her. I'm like, oh no, hold up, wait a minute, nope. But she was okay with it. I mean, I guess. But she, woo. She keeps talking about her daddy got her daddy's the architecture. Okay, I can't think of it. Okay, her dad works in the architecture business, and apparently he got wrongfully accused, and his mom, so he's now in jail, and her mom got sick, got sick from it, and went to go stay with Eugene Jenny's uncle in America. And okay, I get this, but I'm thinking, like, how is you affording this apartment? Because you said the money's like taken up. How are you buying all this furniture? I mean, like, for real, she paid a dude like $20 because all he went and did was get her hammer and nail, and then she was gonna pay him another $20 just to put wood in the wall. I mean, I get it. I'm not the smartest cookie, the smartest crayon in the box, okay? But I just don't think it. Was she 23 or 25? I don't know. It was probably 23. Yeah, I think I did say 23. I just don't think at 23 nobody's that. No, because I mean, it's just no. But so, so when Goo Dae Young heard it, he was like, "No, I will hang it for you up for $10." And she kind of got a crush on him, and because he's being so nice, but he's making suspicious. He said that um he's an insurance worker, and for some reason I don't believe him. But then I saw him like really trying to push insurance on people, and I'm like, I guess he really is an insurance seller, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that he gives me the creepy vibes. Like, I don't know, something's off about him, and I just don't think like he is the murderer or anything like that. And let's get back on Lee Soo Kung. Oh my goodness. She takes liking food to a whole nother level. She will watch someone eat, and it's like the greatest thing ever to her. And it's like the greatest thing ever when she eats. When she eats, she throws down, and that's what I'm talking about. You should eat, and when you eat, you should throw down. You should. And I mean, she tears up food, which is surprising because when she was like, that was grilling food, Goo Dae Young, Lee Soo Kung, and Yoon Jin Yi, they were eating on top of the roof. I don't know, but grilling. And Lee Soo Kung was like, she all grilled meat is all the same. It was like, ah! Goo Dae Young was, I think not. See, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. I mean, he gets serious when people try to call him out about food. So it's getting very interesting. So them two kind of oh yeah, and there's this dude that works with Lee Soo Kung. He's the man. She's the chief secretary at this law firm, and the dude is a manager, and she's like friends with him and his wife. He is freaking nasty. Oh, he is freaking nasty. I saw him stick his hand down the back of his pants to itch his butt, and took his head out and then sniffed it. I was like, ew. And I know Lee Soo Kung saw that. And I'm like, why did she tell him to wash his freaking hands? And then when there's another dude in there, Kim Hak Moon, and I don't know who the other attorney is in their law firm. Them two was talking to the manager, the one that stuck his hand down his pants on the butt and sniffed it. He was like digging up his nose, and it's just ew. And it's like ew. I'm like, are y'all not seeing this? Are y'all not seeing this? And then Yoon Jin Yi, she just knew living her new freedom, just waiting for her family to get back together, and she got super drunk. And when she threw up in Lee Soo Kung's house, the freaking dog started eating her throw up. That was so freaking nasty. And then the dog had the nerve to lick her face in the morning. I just don't understand. I'm sorry. I'm just not an animal person, and I just don't get it. I just think that was just so nasty, and I just knew. And Goo Dae Young is a freak. He thought Lee Soo Kung was getting her freak on in the park because he kept hearing noises, and you would have thought like, okay, I'm going to ignore you, try not to ignore. He could put his ear to the wall to listen, and did tell her workers that she has a boyfriend because he heard noises coming from her apartment. I'm like, who does that? You don't tell her business. And I'm like, shouldn't they make you look bad because you are the one listening to her? And she got real bad, and so she left. But she started having pains, and he kept hearing the dog. He had got home like after she did, and he kept hearing the dog bark, and came to find out she had appendicitis. And then he found out she didn't have no insurance because he'd been trying to sell her some insurance. And then we get on to Kim Hak Moon. I'm having problems with him, okay? He's her boss, and I'm thinking, okay, he think he is the finest thing you have ever seen. And he might not be lying. He might not be the finest thing you ever seen, but okay, he's working it. And I'm thinking, like, I need to see him work in court because he think he is a model. He's over talking about he's been on the sports this and sports that. Well, not sports, but being on TV. He has a blog. He made Lee Soo Kung go outside to take pictures of him like he was a model before he went to court. I was like, oh, okay. And apparently Kim Hak Moon and Lee Soo Kung were college together, but apparently she was the most popular one and this and that, and one time gave Kim Hak Moon's gift to her friend, which is the wife of the manager that she's friends with, and she's friends with the wife as well. And I don't know how much far apart it was they they graduated from college, but he needs to get over it, like really, because I thought that was nice. Like, oh yeah, someone's getting hit up inside the head and all this crazy stuff, and I'm thinking, Lee Soo Kung, how the heck are you walking home alone when you know people are getting attacked in your neighborhood? I just don't understand it. But anyway, um, Kim Hak Moon got mad that she did not recognize him, and he don't really look that much different from the glasses the way he was in college till now. And so he wants so he's being mean. He had really this motherfucker had the nerve to bring up her because she got this was her second time being late, but she ended up missing a whole week because of the appendicitis. He had the nerve to bring that up in part of her late. Like, motherfucker, nobody plans to have appendicitis. He had shows to freak out. Like, I can't even believe that he does this yelling at her, and he got mad because she didn't watch his interview. I mean, it's just like, she's just not into you. Whatever that movie's called. Like, really, no. And so, he was thinking about the gift that he gave to her that she gave to the friend. That's the wife of the manager, both of them friends. And he saw a pen the pen that she was actually looking for that pen. And she was frantically looking at it. And he threw it out the window. And I'm like, you don't even know what that pen means. I think that was so freaking rude. Anyway, so, has anything else happened? I don't know if, yeah, that's like pretty much it so far, and it's good, and yeah, that's it. Bye.